One of the best bicep isometric exercises by far is going to be the barbell isometric bicep curl. And all I'm going to show you today is just some basic techniques that you need to do in order to go through this whole motion, but it is very simple. We're going from point A at the top of our bicep curl until we fail, let's say point B or point C. Typically when I'm doing any isometric exercise, I want to break it down into 3 phases. So I will show you as I pick it up here. Phase A would be picking up the bar. I'm in full flexion here. Phase B would be almost at 90 degrees here, and then phase C would be that between B and C of that finishing phase there before we fail. So a couple things I want you to think about, I'll show you from a side angle here in the bicep curl, is that when we come up, what I want to think about is a few things. So I want to make sure my chest is out, my chest is propped up. I want to try and lean, like I don't want to tuck my elbows in right here. Actually want to lean my elbows forward so we can get a little bit more extension from our biceps in. Sometimes I've been told in the past, tuck our elbows in so we can go through this motion. That would make it easier at first. So if you feel like that might be a little bit easier, but if you feel like that would make it easier on you throughout this extension and hold, you can try that first. But once you start to get good at it, I want you to start leaning your elbows forward a little bit so that we can create more tension away from our body. Okay, so in this position, ideally, you're gonna come up. Typically, you're gonna be going and doing this exercise between 30 seconds to 1 minute. You can be doing it for longer if I feel like that's necessary for you, but nonetheless, we're gonna start up right here and we're gonna slowly work our way down. So typically, if it's a 30-second increment, then we're gonna probably go 10 seconds to get to point B, hold it at point B, try and hold it for at least 10 seconds, and then slowly lower to point C in that third threshold of 10 seconds. Okay, nonetheless, there's not much else I can really show you when it comes to bicep curl. Only other thing I can think of is we're not lifting our bicep like this. Let's just make sure we tuck our elbows in when we're going, and then we're extending. Think of not this barbell dropping, think of it extending outwards. So if I show you the travel part of the barbell doesn't come down like this, the barbell comes out and down. So think of it like a semicircle coming out. So it starts towards you, comes out, and then comes back and finishes the semicircle there. That is everything. Bicep curl, hold this, try and really get that tension, and if you feel like this weight is too light, then you can progress. If you feel like the weight is too heavy, then either you can try some lighter dumbbells where you have 2 dumbbells in your hand, or you can go do a 35-pound barbell or a 25-pound barbell to start. Good luck.